Hello everyone, my name is Bobby Duncan of Bendy Bobby Yoga, and this is our beginner's yoga flow. So we're going to start in a seated posture. You can place your hands either in your lap or over your knees. This posture is called Sukhasana or crisscross applesauce. And we begin with our eyes closed and first focusing on the breath. We typically start yoga practices and yoga sessions, yoga classes with a meditative moment. When with quiet meditation, a good way to start meditation is to simply focus on the breath. Take note of every inhale. Take note of every exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your focus, your attention to your practice today. Release any nagging thoughts, any lingering thoughts. Sometimes when you're meditating or trying to be quiet, the mind has a tendency to wander. That's okay. Bring it back to the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Relax the muscles in the face. Relax the shoulders. And still with our eyes closed, bringing the right hand over the heart, the left hand over the belly. Inhaling deeply, feel the right hand and the left hand lift as you inhale and exhale. Continuing in this fashion, inhaling through the belly, through the lungs, and exhale, blow it out. Keeping this going, inhaling deeply, and on the exhale, pushing all of that oxygen out. So this is an active breath, actively inhaling, actively exhaling. Inhaling deeply with intention, bringing in as much air as you can, and exhale, letting it all out. The breath is a major part of yoga, so we always want to start off this meditative moment with quiet, with the breath. Bring something positive to the forefront of your mind. A positive thought, happiness, joy, abundance, life, freedom. And keep this positive thought. Let it resonate with you as you continue your practice today. Inhale that positive thought. Exhale anything that may be blocking you from that positive thought. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Inhaling again. And exhale. Beginning with some gentle neck rolls, bring the chin down to the chest. Rotate the head over to the right, drop it back, over to the left, and then down in front. Keeping this going, rotating the head. Good, keeping this going. Drop the head back, over to the left, and chin down to chest. And take this at your own pace. We carry a lot of tension in the neck and the shoulders. So we want to first open up that neck and shoulder area, keeping these neck rolls going. And beginning to rotate in the opposite direction. Breathing deeply still. Good. Chin down to the chest, over to the left, drop it back. And over to the right, chin back down to chest. Keeping this going. Breathing deeply still. Continuing to breathe. Releasing the tension in the neck and the shoulders. And bringing the head back to center. Continuing with some shoulder rolls. So bringing those shoulders up and back. Really get into that shoulder joint. Rotating up and back. The ball and socket joint in the shoulder is one of the major joints in the body. And sometimes, especially if you're on the computer a lot, that can take a lot to open. Now beginning to rotate forward. Big dramatic rotations. Good. Still breathing deeply. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Rotating that shoulder joint. Breathing. Awesome. Bringing both hands out to your side. Deep breath in. Bring the arms up. And exhale down. Good. Again, inhale the arms up. And exhale, drop the arms down. Good. And one more inhale the arms up. And this time on your exhale, bring those hands forward to the floor in front of you. If you're feeling a little bit more open, go ahead and walk those hands out and sink down into your forward fold. Breathing. Always breathing, even in our folds. Feeling the stretch down the back and maybe even into the hips. Breathing deeply. Very gently pushing back up into a seated posture. Bring those hands up, inhale. And on the exhale, drop the right hand down to the mat next to you. And we're going to reach the left hand overhead, actively reaching. If you prefer, you can come down onto the forearm. Breathing. So you should feel with every inhale that rib cage opening on the left side. That's how deeply you want to breathe. That's how deeply you want to stretch that left hand overhead. Good. Inhaling up to center. And on your exhale, drop down on the left side. Good. Breathing deeply. That right arm is active overhead. Really inhale deeply. Feel the rib cage expand. Breathing. Beautiful. Keep those hips firmly planted on the mat. And inhale up to center. And exhale those hands down. Good. Inhale the arms up. And exhale down. And again, inhaling the arms all the way up. And exhale the arms down. And one more time. Inhale the arms all the way up. And exhale down. Good. And turning so that we're now facing the short edge of the mat, preparing for a gentle twist. Great posture, sitting up straight. Inhale the left arm up, rotate it back, placing the hand on the floor. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh and twist. Taking your gaze over the left shoulder, breathing through the twist. Beautiful. Beautiful. Continuing to twist and gently releasing back to the front. Same twist now with the right arm up, rotate it back. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Taking the gaze over the right shoulder. Twists are really good for activating those internal organs. Very gently releasing back to the front. And we're going to swing those knees around so that we're in all fours or tabletop posture. The toenails are flush to the mat, knees are hip joint distance apart, and the wrists are under the shoulders. Great posture. Preparing for cow. and cat pose. So for cow pose, we drop the belly down, arch the back, and for cat pose, we roll the spine up. Good. Inhale on our cow and exhale on our cat pose. So keep this going. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, push that lower core in. Good. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, roll the spine up. Keep this going at your own pace. So we're awakening the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck that tailbone, roll the shoulders. Beautiful. Last one, rolling it all the way up, tucking that tailbone. Good. And coming into child's pose, separate those knees slightly, bring the toes together, and extend the arms straight out in front, bringing the forehead and the chest down towards the mat. Breathing here. Good. Coming back up into our tabletop posture. And we're going to come into our down dog. So here, curl those toes under. Make sure those hands are firmly planted, and you're going to push all of the body up into kind of an upside down V or your down dog. So pedal those legs out. Get the blood flowing just a little bit. This is your down dog posture. The palms are flat against the mat. Good. Now be mindful that we're not into like this, which is like a modified plank. We really want to press those hands into the mat. Bringing the ears by the shoulders and breathing into our down dog. Now very gently walking those feet towards the hands into a forward fold. If the hands are not on the mat, that's okay. Be mindful of those knees. We want to put a slight bend in the knees, so we don't want to lock the knees in our forward fold. Breathing. And with control, coming up into a standing posture. Take your time to get there. Inhale the arms all the way up with you. And exhale to heart center. Holding here for just a moment. Sometimes when we come from forward fold to standing, there's a bit of a blood flow that goes on there, a bit of a rush. So we want to make sure to breathe here. Feel grounded in our standing posture. Beautiful. Now, coming towards the top of the mat, getting into a little bit of flow. So we're going to start off in mountain pose. The feet are firmly planted about hip joint distance apart. The arms are down by your side, as you can see. My hands are out. Good. And check in with that tailbone. We don't want to arch the back. We want to activate that lower core. Tuck in the tailbone. Activate that core. Beautiful. Great posture. This is your mountain pose. We are strong, stable, breathing, and inhale, sweeping the arms up, and exhale, bring them down. Good, and doing this again, inhaling the arms up, and exhale the arms down. Good, and one last time, inhaling the arms up, and on your exhale, forward fold again. Again, it's okay if the hands don't meet the mat, that's all right. And we're going to plant that left foot, step back with the right foot into a low lunge. So bringing the hands to the mat, check in with our posture in our low lunge. If you like, you can come onto the knee and the top of the foot, completely up to you. But we really want to check in with the knee. We don't want it to be too far over the ankle. We want that knee to be right over the ankle. Good alignment for the joints. Breathing through our low lunge. Good. Feeling the stretch in the legs and in the hips. Breathe through the stretch. Breathing deeply. And with control, we're going to bring the left leg back to meet the right. And we're going to come into a plank posture. If plank is not available for you, go ahead and drop those knees. It's okay. Come on to the tops of the toes, and we're going to slowly lower into chaturanga. In chaturanga, we keep those elbows close to the body. We use the entire core, and we slowly lower down. And we can either hold here or go ahead and lower all the way to the ground, belly, chest, chin. Good. Coming up into cobra. So again, pushing the hands into the mat, back bend slightly. If you're open to it, come on up into up dog. Now be mindful that we're not sinking into the shoulders. Really press those hands firmly into the mat. Shoulders are strong. Good. Curl those toes under and exhale it all into your down dog. Beautiful. Go ahead and pedal those legs out again in that down dog. Palms are flat on the mat, pressing. And go ahead and walk those feet forward. Good. Forward fold, breathing. And with control, take your time to get there. Inhale all the way to standing. Inhale the arms up and exhale to heart center, breathing here. Beautiful. Beautiful breathing. Getting reacclimated to standing. Awesome. And we're going to run that same flow now on the right side. So coming back into our mountain posture. Again, feet are flat. Tuck in that tailbone. Good. Activate that lower core. Arms are strong. And inhale, sweeping the arms up. And exhale down. And inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, sweep down. Good. And one more time. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. This time, bring the left foot back. The right foot is forward in our low lunge. Again, knee over top of the ankle. Knee over top the ankle, not forward, over top. Be mindful of that alignment. Breathing through our lunge. Feeling that stretch down the back of that left leg. Feeling that stretch in the hip joint. Breathing deeply. The breath is life. We need the breath. And with control, bringing that right leg back to meet the left into our plank. Again, you can always come down onto the knees. And coming down for our chaturanga, elbows into the body, using that core. Belly, chest, and chin, beautiful. And coming up into cobra. Or up dog, whatever you prefer. If you're coming up into up dog, again, strong shoulders. Press those hands firmly into the mat. Breathe. And exhale it all. Curl those toes. Down dog. Beautiful. Pedal those legs. That was a modified sun salutation. Great job. Walk those feet towards the hands. Forward fold. With control. Slight bend in the knee. Bringing it up into standing. And inhale the arms all the way up. And exhale here. Breathing here. Beautiful. Breathing. Hands at heart center. Feeling grounded, feeling strong. Good. And we're going to prepare for some of the most popular poses in yoga. Those warrior poses, right? And we're going to step forward a couple paces. Beautiful. Step back with that left foot. The right foot is forward. Check in with that back foot. So you want to have it kind of on a 45-degree angle. The right foot is facing forward. Those hips, face them forward. Good. And from here, we're going to simply put a bend in that right knee. So not too far, because we don't want to go over the ankle. And inhale, sweep the arms up. And on your exhale, hold here. Now check in with those arms. We don't want them too far forward or too far back. We want the arms to be right by the ears. And this is your Warrior One posture. Again, be mindful of the knee. This is your Warrior One. It's also known as Virabhadrasana One. But this is your Warrior One posture. It is strong. Arms are active. Pressing through that right foot. Activating those thighs. Beautiful. Breathing. And we're going to bring those hands to heart center, opening up for our Warrior Two. So that back foot now pivots so that it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. Right knee and right leg stays where it is. Those hips are now towards the long edge of the mat. Sweep those arms open in a T formation. And this is your Warrior Two posture. Take that gaze over the right hand. Beautiful. Legs are strong, arms are strong. This is your Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior Two pose. Beautiful. Still flowing in that positive thought. Good. And we're going to transition back to our Warrior One. So gently sweeping that left arm back up. And those hips are now facing forward. Beautiful. That's a popular transition that you may see in a yoga class. Good. Warrior One. And bring those hands to heart center. With control, we're going to bring that left foot up to meet the right. Back into standing. Beautiful. Great job. So now we're going to take those warrior postures on the opposite side. So this time, planting the left foot forward, step back with the right. Again, that back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. And we take those hips and we square them forward towards the front. And go ahead and drop down into that left leg. Again, the knee over top the ankle. Beautiful. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring those arms up. Good. Breathing here in your Warrior One pose, Virabhadrasana 1. Beautiful. Arms are strong. Legs are strong. Feet are your foundation in this posture. Breathing. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. And pivoting that back foot short so that it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. Turning those hips, arms in a T formation and sinking down. Beautiful into your Warrior Two posture. You are so strong right now. Beautiful posture. Arms are strong. Gaze is over that left hand. Those feet are firmly planted into the mat. Beautiful posture. And transitioning back into Warrior One. So sweeping that right arm up, pivoting those hips back to forward, breathing in our Warrior One posture. Beautiful warrior pose, strong, powerful, good. And bringing those hands to heart center. And with control again, bringing that right foot up to meet the left. Beautiful, breathing here. Awesome. Beautiful. We're now going to transition to work on tree pose or Vrksasana. I'm turning to the front just so you can see me. We first start with our feet planted, hip joint distance apart, and bringing those hands to heart center. So we're going to shift our weight into that right foot. Now, we're not shifting into the hip, so we don't want to sink down into that hip. Keep that hip straight up and down, everything nice and firm. Come onto the toe of the left foot, and then swing that left knee out. Now, this is tree pose. You could absolutely hold here, and this can be your tree pose. If you so choose, you can balance and bring that left foot up to the right calf. If you're feeling particularly balanced today, you can bring that right foot all the way up onto the thigh. But we want it either on the calf or the thigh, not on the knee. So wherever you are in the posture, hold here and breathe. Sometimes it helps with balancing postures to find something to look at that's not moving. And always remember to breathe. Good, and very gently release that left leg down. Shake out that right leg a little bit. Maybe do a little stinky leg. Good. And we're going to take this same posture on the opposite side. So first, again, planting that left foot, not sinking into the hip, planting the foot straight up and down on that left side, coming first onto the toe of the right foot, and then swinging the knee out. And again, holding wherever you feel comfortable. But wherever you find that balance, breathe. If you like, you can bring the hands down. If you want to grow your tree, extend those arms straight up. But breathing, finding that balance point. It does take practice. If you drop the leg and have to put it back, that's okay. And everyone, bringing those hands to heart center. And with control, bringing that right leg down. Again, shake out that left leg. Beautiful. Now, we commonly like to call this flowing down to the mat. So inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale down. Inhale, sweeping the arms up again. And exhale the arms down. And inhale, sweeping the arms up one more time. And on your exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and put a bend in those knees and very gently coming down onto all fours. And then sweeping those knees all the way around so that we're in a seated posture. And then with control, very gently coming back so that the back is flat on the mat. Beautiful. And right here, we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. You can wrap the arms around the knees. This pose is called Apanasana, or wind relieving pose. You may know why. And very gently, you can rock side to side or make small circles, massaging that lower back into the mat. Beautiful. Breathing still, always breathing. And right here, bringing those feet flat to the mat. And we're simply going to windshield wipe those knees side to side. And this is helping to release and stretch out those hips. Good. And now we're going to bring the hands into a goalpost formation. Drop the knees down to the left side. Take your gaze over to the right side. And this is a lying twist. Very relaxing. Inhale those knees up to center. And on your exhale, drop them down to the right side. Taking your gaze over to the left. Breathing through our twist. Good. Releasing. Breathing. Good. And inhaling those knees back to center. And from here, if there are any additional stretches that you feel like you would like to take at this time before you prepare for the most relaxing pose in yoga, Shavasana, please do so. If not, if you're ready for Shavasana, this is the one pose in yoga where you are simply laying there. Nothing is flexed. Nothing is stretching. We are simply releasing. Eyes are closed. Body is flat on the mat. Relax every muscle. Release every joint. Relax the feet, the calves, the thighs. Relax the hips. every muscle in the abdomen and the chest. Release the arms. Relax the neck. Allow your body to feel heavy. This is Shavasana. This is yoga. Take time in your Shavasana to feel thankful, maybe you tried something new today, or maybe you returned to a practice that you haven't visited in quite some time. Tune into the sense of peace, the sense of calm. And remember that you carry this peace with you all the time. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in your life, you have this peace in you. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to look for it. That strength, you have it. That happiness, you have it. That peace, you have it. Very gently bringing awareness back to the body, rotating the wrists, rotating the ankles. Very gently bringing the awareness back. Good, and still in the sense of calm, coming onto your right side in a fetal position and breathing here. We come onto the right side because it promotes calmness. So breathing here still, remaining in this sense of calm, this sense of peace. Still breathing. And very gently, with control, coming up into a seated posture. Take your time to get there, as the body is now nice and relaxed. And bringing the hands to heart center. Breathing. And just remembering that everything you seek, you already have. You already have it. Namaste. And that just means the light in me recognizes the light in you. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it.